Hello YouTubers, I'm back with a quick video. I wanted to share the things that I've made over the last couple of weeks. I recently got a Cricut Air 2 Explore, which I love, and I also recently, last week, got the Maker because I wanted to cut fabric and felt and chipboard out for various projects. So I thought for the month of November, I'm going to share my Christmas gift ideas and makings of what I'm making for my family and friends. I also have an Etsy store, so some things will end up in my Etsy store, which I'll link below. But I have been fun making a lot of bows. These are the Christmas ones that I've made, but I haven't put the clip on it because people have a choice between using a alligator clip, a hair clasp, or even a hair tie if they wish to. So these are just some ones that I've made. I bought this leather from just various stores here in Australia, but you'll be able to find something similar on Etsy because I found there's a lot of different ones. So I've just added these ones, and I got my bow dies from Etsy as well, which if I can, I'll put a link to the various ones that I have used. I've also made some Christmas shirts. So this is the one I made for my daughter. She wanted a unicorn and she wanted it in gold. This was the first time I used HTV and layered. Then I realized that you don't need to layer it, you just need to slice it. I'm not really familiar with Design Studio at this stage, as I've only had the Cricut used cartridges before, and then I went over to Silhouette, but now I'm back to Cricut. So this was a fun little one that I made, and all these images came from Etsy as well. This is the one I made for my son that says too cute for the naughty list, with Christmas trees and Christmas presents. And then we have We Wish You a Merry Christmas, also done for my son. This wasn't weeded very well. I mucked it up, but I don't think you can really tell, and he likes it, so that's all that matters. I also made this cute little sign to count down to Christmas, but then I have decided I'm going to make a slightly different one for my kids, as we do Elf on the Shelf. So I thought it might be fun to do a countdown to when our elf is coming. So it's a little chalkboard that stands, and it has room on the back where maybe kids could write their Christmas wish list, and it's self-standing with some string in between. I also made these tote bags for the teachers for their end of year present. I've got a few other things to go with it that haven't arrived yet. So these are just the canvas totes with the teachers with some teacher quote on it. And this was the first time using the holograph iron, which I picked it up by mistake, but I think it looked rather different than having black pencils with the quote. And this was the other one that I made. So that is what I've been working on in the last couple of weeks, and so my plan is to share. I don't know if I'm going to do a project every day because, well, I do have to work and I have kids and whatnot, but I'm going to try and share as many of my projects that I'm making for my family and for my friends and for myself for this Christmas festive season, because this year we are spending Christmas at home because we have just bought our house a couple of months ago, back in July, so we are going to have Christmas at home. So I need to make some Christmas decorations and all things Christmas. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.